fumbling around in the dark. Gently All Learns to Speak. What sort of title's that? Released by Sheffield Polytechnic. Escape from, more like. Camera, Gary Wraith. Never heard of him. Hey, what happened to the sound there? Editor, Graham Curtis Wright. Right. First assistant technician, General Dog's Body, Graham Preston. Uh-oh. Written and directed by Eeyore Timjack. Clever twat. Come on then, where's the picture? Hey! Oh, this is radio. No, it just needs some light, that's all. Whose voice is this? Oh no. It's black and white. So? So we're probably in some boring picture about boredom. Or something intelligent like the acceptability of Marxist philosophy in Catholicism. I could be doing my laundry now.
It's a fine summer's morning, there's dew on the ground. The kids up to school and the car's gone to town, and the pounding clock of industry's turning so loud, but the leisure parks of Sheffield stand silent and proud. So it's leave all your mills and come out from the dark. Stop washing the baby, take a walk in the park. There's a bonfire, there's plenty to see. Put a light to the bonfire, send a battleship to sea.
And that's the purpose of this place, to provide the citizens of Sheffield with the colour they need through the seasons. The thing is that as you lose your older people, it's schooling the young ones into a routine, knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Because you see, these boys, they must qualify today. Not like we didn't know 50 years ago what to do at a night school. And some of us older, we're not qualified. We're capable. A man can be capable and not qualified. He can be qualified and not capable. If he's qualified and capable, you raise your hat, but there's few about.
Sheffield Polytechnic, one of nearly 30 new polytechnics, was amongst the first to be designated in January 1969. Formed from the colleges of art and of technology, Sheffield Polytechnic now concentrates its resources on full-time, sandwich and part-time courses at degree and slightly below degree level. Let us look more closely at this polytechnic where these courses exist. The School of Art and Design is situated a couple of miles from the main Pond Street site, in a pleasant area of the town, and less than 5 minutes' drive from the open moors that surround Sheffield. The buildings, part early 20th century, but mostly new, are well designed and offer accommodation more spacious than that of many other schools of art and design. The school is one of the 40 in England and Wales authorised to offer courses leading to the Diploma in Art and Design, a degree-equivalent qualification. The courses offered here are in fine art, painting and sculpture, and in three-dimensional design, silversmithing and jewellery. All students on these courses study the history of art, which is also taken by foundation course students. Painting and sculpture are the chief studies for the diploma in art and design in fine art. Drawing is included within both these disciplines, and the study of subsidiary subjects forms part of the course. A number of subsidiary subject options are available and may be studied in some depth. The painting studios and workshops are spacious and well equipped. Sophisticated tools and equipment are available for use in the workshops, enabling students to work in a variety of materials. Some of the sculpture studios may seem more like engineering shops than the traditional idea of the sculptor's studio. Equipment for wood and metal construction, for welding and for casting in metal are provided, as well as for carving in wood and stone, for ceramics and for working in clay and in plaster. Industrial sewing machines, high-frequency plastic welding and vacuum forming are also used. Specialist teaching staff, backed up by skilled technicians, are on hand to guide students. The Department of Three-Dimensional Design is concerned with two chief areas of study, silversmithing and jewellery. The workshops, all of which are well equipped and most of which are new, provide very good working accommodation, and the use of specialist equipment and machinery is incorporated into the students' pattern of working. The use of a wide range of materials is involved in these courses, in which industrial design is playing an increasing part. As with fine art, the teaching staff are backed up by skilled technicians. The graphic design section provides a number of services to the school. All foundation students are introduced to graphic problems, and graphics is studied further by those who elect to apply for places on DIP-AD graphic design courses. Printmaking, including lithography, etching, silkscreen, and wood and lino cutting, together with related photographic reproductive techniques, is offered as a supporting study. A basic photographic course is provided for all DIP-AD students. Photography can be pursued in greater depth as a supporting study. The study of the history of art, an essential part of DIP-AD, includes the history of applied art and the history of film. Students are thus allowed to develop an understanding of subjects relevant but not narrowly confined to their chief studies. A first-class slide collection, a reproductions library, and photographic facilities related to history of art needs are available in the department. History of Art also administers the filmmaking section, filmmaking being another supporting study that fine art students may choose to supplement their chief study.
Weights of custard powder, please.
Don't you know I didn't want you to go? Can't you see? I wanted you to be with me, but I just smothered you with me, but I just covered you. I didn't mean to hold you down. I didn't mean to tie you, but I did. With me, but I just smothered you. With me, but I just covered you. I didn't mean to hold you down. I didn't mean to tie you, but I did. Now you're gone. I'll just sit and reminisce about the days when we were oh so close, and still I'd smother you, mother you and cover you. I didn't mean to pull you down. I just wanted you to be me.
Come on, love, get out of bed. You know what you're signing on day to day. Make a move, will ya?
Hey, Mum.
And you will go down to the job centre afterwards, won't you?
What's the point?
Oh, I'm not going into all that again. I haven't got time. Now, you will go.
Don't I always go?
Promise?
Promise, yeah.
Good lad. I'm sorry to keep getting at you all the time, Billy, but you mustn't give in. I know it's hard. Listen, there's an egg left there if you want it, and I've just made a fresh pot of tea, so don't let it go to waste, will you? Christ, look at the time. I'll have to go. I'll see you later. Ta-ra, love. Ta-ra. Good luck.
But the Cisco kid didn't have to sign on.
Jonathan Steele in Washington. The White House hastened to forestall public alarm yesterday over the world's first nuclear accident in space, as a Russian spy satellite powered by a nuclear reactor crashed over Canada. President Carter summoned reporters to say that the risks of nuclear contamination were minimal and that the United States had been in close touch with Moscow for several days. Latest from Washington. The only comment made to the press by Dr. Brzezinski of the American National Security Department is, this difficulty in the space age is completely under control. Latest news flash. While top-level talks continue, a detachment of American Marines are evacuating a large area of the Northwest Territories of Canada, centered around the Great Slave Lake, and have started the almost impossible job of cordoning off some of the wildest country in the world. Latest on the satellite. An independent research team in the Arctic have reported a dramatic increase of ground ground-level radiation in their area. Also, we are receiving reports of livestock deaths from distressed and confused farmers. Similar reports have come in from as far as Newfoundland and Alberta. A news leak from a secret CIA file on high-level radiation tests in the upper atmosphere has come to light. Due to the mounting chaos that is crippling America today since the spread of the deadly gamma-ray disease. The report states a direct link with the Soviet nuclear satellite and American defense experiments in northern Canada. It further revealed a bizarre miscalculation in radiation amounts used by the two superpowers that directly resulted in the imbalance of the upper atmosphere's radiation belts that caused the explosion aboard the Cosmos satellite. Simulation. Who killed the human satellite?
the way down and around, then dot. All the way down and around, then dot.
Hello?
Hello.
Dr. Langton.
That's right. Good start. What else can you remember?
I'm John Merton. Me, John Merton. I'm 48, and I'm in North Park Hospital. How's that? Go on, say it. Not much.
No, that's excellent. That's a very good sign. And what about before the accident?
There's just nothing there. You can see what I mean.
But don't worry. It's a slow process, but it'll come.
I shall not abandon hope.
Good. Now then, I want to talk about the x-rays.
Okay.
As I suspected, they do reveal some water on the brain. And I'm afraid this means that you'll need a further operation to drain the fluid. But it's nothing to worry about. And we can operate just as soon as the swelling goes down. The painkiller should help in the meantime. And in a few weeks' time...
After the operation, I'll be fine, right?
Right.
Amsterdam.
Yes, you've done it! You won the car! Marvellous. Now off you go with Tiffany. She'll take you to your prize. Don't kill yourself. Join us again next week for another edition of Play the Wheel. We'll be having some fun with some more fun people, falling over themselves, trying to win another brand new car. To win the keys, they'll have to please. See you next week.
The smoke and fires of the Warsaw Ghetto had not yet settled. Years of famine and foreign occupation had left the cities, towns and villages in ruin and in chaos. People looked for a reason to live amongst their unanswered prayers. That was when he appeared, quietly. But everyone, and that is why it was so strange, recognized him. He walked among us in silence, the embodiment of innocence, like an idiot child.
Jeśli ty nim jesteś, wrzesz moje dziecko! Wrzesz moje dziecko!
Jestem Maria Ornatowska.
The Pole, Maria Ornatowska, is here again to see Comrade General Florensky.
Wait here. Excuse me, Comrade General. The wife of one of the Polish officers is here to see you. He was taken to Katim with all the others.
We regret to inform her we have no knowledge of his whereabouts, etc., etc. Bring me the Miracle Maker.
Where are you from?
Ty wiesz, skąd pochodzę, więc dlaczego mnie pytasz?
Speak Russian.
Dlaczego ja mam rozmawiać po rusku? To jest moja ziemia. Ty jesteś obcokrajowiec tutaj.
But we're all so vulnerable as people.
I'm sitting by the side of a pool, watching a woman diving from a high board. She's very beautiful, and she dives perfectly every time, making no splash as she hits the water. She dives over and over again, and then hesitates at the back of the board. She looks at me and winks. I feel a rush of excitement, then panic, as I watch her expression change and realize that she's falling through the air, having slipped. My stomach leaps into my mouth and I hear an almighty bang in my head as I open my eyes. And I say to myself, true love will come.
Forwards. The world revolves beneath us. We continue onwards. Traveling between countries, slowly by boat, across seas, through places where our perceptions of time and of life appear only in the waves. Out here, where the frivolous necessities of the individual are irrelevant, temporarily suspended, only the functions of nature in rotation. One might expect endless hours of nothing, of fog and silence. But we have established a routine, and the days seem to pass effortlessly. Traveling now, my watch read 8:30, 11:15, 12:40, 1400 hours. There is a different form of enclosure. The interruption of an empty horizon. Lost in confusion without reference, submerged within interference. The uninhibited view of the horizon, the tangential aspect, glimpsing only the past passing or the future, above, in between, seen from this sovereign position, the observation deck.
Our preparations were inadequate, I know. We set sail on a Friday and have lost sight of land. Water holds us, and wind moves us, but we are cast adrift and thinking to abandon ship. We have turned to exploring our vessel, searching the decks for a passenger to act as navigator. Our requirements of him are these. He should be such a one who can well govern himself, or else it is not possible for him to govern his company well, and he must keep his company in awe of him, doing them no wrong, but letting them have that which men ought to have, and then to see that they do their labour as men ought, in all points. And the principal point in government is, of course, whereby he shall recognize at what time it is a full sea or a low water, observing in what quarter or part of the sky the moon does make a full sea at that place, and also to know that place well that he does charge to go unto. But, more important, he should be aware how the tide gates or currents do set from place to place, and also not to be ignorant of such dangers as lie by the way, as rocks, sands, or banks, foul weather, or storms, and, therefore, to bring this ship safe home.
pretend I'm gay, I never feel that way. I'm only painting the clouds with sunshine. When I hold back a tear to make a smile appear, I'm only painting the clouds with sunshine. Painting the blue, beautiful hue, colored with gold and all rose, playing the clown, trying to drown all of my woes. Though things may not look bright, they'll all turn out all right if I keep painting the clouds with sunshine.
Okay, so you got the toys fine. Now I want to cut to the part where the children take over the characters. Can you go to the positions from, factor, what factor? Okay? Get that.
I'm here.
Ready? Yes, that's fine. Okay? Factor? What factor?
Love. Behold, my heart cries out. Here is the love of your life. Here is the one whose value is greater than the gold from the soil of your homeland, and more precious than the rubies plucked from the rocks of your beloved Africa.
And another nightmare, Your Excellency. I see myself taking her with hungry savagery. I'm feeling diseased, unclean of mind, and with the desire of my nightmares still chewing in my thighs.
Love. You must not say that word to me again. I worship you, my love Bellamy. I adore you, my wild, excited heathen prince. You must not speak to me without me unseen me. Take me.
Your Excellency must know that there are some things a man, even a white man and a servant of the Empire, cannot endure. Some things cannot be lived with. I trust her ladyship is enjoying good health. I am at the end of my tether. I must congratulate Your Excellency upon the splendid achievements of your polo team. For God's sake! Does no one care that I'm going mad? I want her. I crave her. Does Your Excellency hear? I desire calm knowledge of my sister Alice, and I beg to repeat to Your Excellency...
Take me, black man. Love me, black man. Lay me on the ground, black man. Consume me, Africa!
gentle Jesus, meek and mild, away in a manger, all things bright and beautiful. There is a
You'd be ashamed to know of just how far I'd go to make the aching cease. So baby, won't you be the one to set me free so I can live in peace? A body that's strong and proud, I'll wash sweat dripping from your brow. The youthful blush upon your skin, it just says everything. Be man, be my man. If you can be my man. I need strong arms to hold me tight, to shield me from the cold at night. Be my man, be my man. My defenses are wearing thin, to taste a little healthy sin. Be my man, be my man. Be my man, be my man.
You still seeing that bloke of yours?
No, I've chucked him. He'd been seeing somebody else for ages.
Really?
Last day of Pentecost. I found it. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, but I've got to get the van locked up before then.
The van?
Yeah, the clutches.
No, the van!
Will do, boss. Yes, boss.
If you want to hit someone, hit me, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna get this good again.
I think I've got it now, yeah. But if they've got a knife, you stand back and wait for me. We don't want anything getting messy in the real thing. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now you try it.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Peace be with you, sir. Hello? Yes, dear. Have you told everyone where it's going to be yet? And how about the transport? Pertinent? Isaiah 3:16? Yes, it's the board you laid out for me. What? Walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. What's that got to do with... It's a sign.
They never had this great dog here yesterday. Old man's bought him just to scare me away. And I'll bet he's in there laughing, shouting hooray. And I'm scared to death. And puppy dog's breath. It's coming fast, it's gonna be disaster. And I daren't run away. Dad's got a right to object to the way I dress, I guess. But to buy a huge puppy to tear me up with his jaws and his paws and his paws all wet as not sweat, mate. It's saliva.
Announcement for Granways customers. Please note this week's special promotion, your chance to fill your trolley absolutely free and meet TV scientist Hilary Wright with every purchase of Juventus bleach, the bleach that goes on working the longest in the laboratory.
Care to name it for us, Hilary?
It's Juventus.
You make me feel quite flushed. Make me glad I've rushed into something I may regret. A love that gets superb results. Provide my life with meaning and outstanding cleaning, like nothing I've ever known.
I need you as a constant friend to drive me round the bend. I couldn't get there on my own. Together we'll last forever.
When I'm feeling blue,
I'll give you bluey whiteness.
we can't go wrong.
We've got April freshness.
I wouldn't swap the time I've spent around you.
Not even for 2 packets of your old powder. You've got a built-in softness.
Beyond my TV is offness. You provide my life with meaning and outstanding cleaning, like nothing I've ever known.
I need you as a constant friend.
Who, me?
To drive me round the bend. I couldn't get there on my own.
Oh. Make the perfect team, recommended by all these machines. Together we've got something really new.
A love that gets superb results. A love that gets superb results.
A love that gets superb results.
Oh.
You've got 60 seconds to fill your trolley. You can take as much as it can carry.
I'm gonna take it methodically, make sure I've got my plan with me. I'm starting down to frozen meats and end in a confectionery. And when I fill my trolley, I get to keep it all for free. I never thought I'd walk down the aisle with Mr. Right, past fun Easter eggs and traditional Christmas tree lights. No need to choose value packs and tops to get money back. I'll look for the prices I'm gonna get it all for free.
You can take what you want if you put it in your golden trolley.
The oven-ready self-based chicken. 3 chickens.
A dozen size 3 free-range eggs.
Free-range eggs. Love that cheese with chives.
35 picnic knives.
Diet salad cream, polysaccharide margarine. They're all in the trolley and they're all absolutely free.
Absolutely free.
Beefstock cubes and gravy granules.
Solid nourishment for your cocker spaniel.
Instant cereal with a built-in glow.
A March shampoo that lets you wash and go.
Mushy peas, chip shop style.
5 seconds left, time for one more aisle. Stripey toothpaste, breakfast brand. Oven ready broccoli flan.
That'll be £586.72.
Just a song at twilight, when the lights are low, and the flickering shadows softly come and go. Though the heart be weary, sad the day and long, still to us at twilight comes love's old song, comes love's old sweet
You're gonna look silly.
At least I've spoken. Now do everything like I told you, okay? Gentle Leo learns to speak, end slate, 37, take 1. Shouldn't the lights have gone off there? No, it's all right. I'll put some black film in.
comes love.